back. Y'all know what it is. Street Knowledge Report. We come and give y'all the news fast and in a hurry. And you know, today is brought to you by the new Plugged In TV, coming to y'all soon. Hosted by my boy Q, the manager. Man, y'all stay tuned for that. Got something real good for all y'all hip hoppers, rappers. Get all the hip hop news. You get it there first. Big interviews with celebrities, and you know the local independent on the way up artists, and you get to see some of their videos and things of that nature. And we're gonna have the Freestyle Fridays for y'all. Wherever state y'all in, y'all just hit us up, and we'll pull y'all in on the Zoom, and y'all can battle each person in a whole other state. And we will let the comments be the judge. You just have to hit us up on the Plugged In TV Instagram, and we'll let y'all know who the winners is, and we'll let y'all know how many votes was taking place. So y'all stay tuned. Plugged In TV TV is on the way. But yep, I got something crazy for y'all. It's getting real stupid out here. You know, the controversy going on. We got an officer that actually worked with some of them cops in the Tyre Nichols case. He's not working anymore. He's an ex-cop, but he breaks down the whole situation of what shouldn't have never happened, who should be locked up, and all. You know, so I'm gonna let the clip run, and then we're gonna get into it a little bit. We want y'all to see this clip because it's real serious, and I'm glad that a brother like him spoke out about it. It's crazy that they can't speak about it when they officers. We get it. Their job is their state and whatever, but why don't they? And why couldn't they speak out? But we know why. But we're gonna let this clip play. Come on, Jack.
You know, I left the department in the end of 2021 after 5 years of service, and people ask me all the time, what do you think about the Tyre Nichols incident moving forward? And there are some points that I want to point out after watching the video and kind of seeing what's been going on in Memphis that I think will be really interesting to you. So 2 of the 5 officers I did patrol with personally and did have a personal relationship with 2 of the 5. So I'm going to be talking from a personal standpoint and from a standpoint as a former Memphis police officer and what I see moving forward. And even though I know 2 of the 5 personally and I patrolled with them personally and had a relationship with them, this in no way excuses any of their actions that partook about 2 weeks ago with the Tyre Nichols incident.
All right, that is a good setup. He said it does not excuse them just because I know them. I understand that sentiment. There's more, here it is.
The first thing that I want to talk about, which is utter BS, is you'll see a lot of conservatives, you see a lot of far-right conservatives that say, why did he run? He would still be alive if he ran. That's not a guarantee. So the first thing that came out was that this all started because this was a reckless driving. But now the chief of the department is saying that there is no evidence of reckless driving, which means you can't say that if he never ran that he would still be alive when the stop was illegal in the first place.
And also, when they always use that excuse as a traffic stop, when nothing happened in traffic. So I don't even know why they let that law keep, or letting them keep use that as an excuse to pull people over for nothing. You didn't say why you pulled them over. It's just that word, traffic stop. Like, that's not good, or 2 words, traffic stop. Now let's go finish the rest of it.
Now I have had to pull out people, rip people out of a car aggressively at gunpoint with foul language many a times. But most of those people were murderers, robbers, sexual assaulters, the worst of the worst, where you needed to meet violence with violence. Never once did I put my gun in the face of somebody who I suppose for reckless driving, right? So from the get-go, you have a man who was not guilty of anything fleeing from the police because he's scared because he doesn't even know why he's getting pulled over in such an aggressive manner. So as a black male, I probably would have ran too, and I was the police for 5 years.
He makes an interesting but true statement. Now, he also said that he didn't know why he was being pulled over, talking about Mr. Nichols. Maybe he did. Maybe that's why he ran. Who knows? Nobody will actually know because he's dead. He has no due process anymore. Here's another video.
Number 2, There is no way, form, or fashion that you take a police boot and you strike a man's face multiple times while he's on the ground. No form, no way, no fashion. There is no way that is excusable. I don't care who you're fighting. A kick to the face right here, that can be lethal. And unless you're trying to intentionally kill somebody, that is not a tactic that is taught, nor should ever be used. Number 3, if you are a police officer, I don't care how cool you are, people, you never, ever, ever let your fellow officer do anything that you wouldn't let be done to you. You are just as guilty as the lynch mobs who used to lynch black people and watch them die and get lynched, even though they never put a hand on them. You are just as guilty. And my last point, everybody from the beaters to the paramedics to the regular officers on the scene that stood there and watched is going to lose their job and should, because once you look at somebody, no matter what crime they did, and you take the human out of them, you have now also lost your humanity and now your freedom.
Let's put his picture up. Brandon Williams.
Brandon Williams, man, like the newscaster was about to say. Big thumbs up to that brother, for real, because he didn't even have to say anything as an ex-cop. And I'm glad that, you know, he was a good human being towards this situation and wanted to actually break it down for the world to see, and hopefully all the right superiors and all the right people see that and understand what these cops need to be facing. Now, I could say why that man ran, because they was going aggressive on him. And he know he didn't do nothing, so he was scared to death. Now, if he know he done something, he was a runner, he wouldn't have never pulled over. He would have been dipping from them from the start. Or if he would have pulled over, he'd have took off running from the beginning. He just pulled over regular, like, what's going on? How y'all doing? And they immediately started manhandling the man. Like, enough is enough with these cops. And what's sad about it is, cops can't speak about it the same way that Brandon Williams, the ex-officer, is speaking about it, because they are with the force. So they risk losing their jobs. They risk being called a snitch. You know, one thing about police, they don't want to be called snitch, but they'll turn our people into snitches and then tell the other people that they snitched on that, yeah, your guy, he snitched on you. But they don't want each other to snitch on them. So they the worst type of criminal. They the biggest gang in the country. For real. It's very crazy, man, that man's life is really gone just due to the fact of somebody wanting to stomp this man out for no reason. Who does that? What kind of human being are you? Now they got also, I don't have no clips from it, but we might bring them up later on, because I know we're going to have this conversation again. One of the officers actually was showing some people, sending videos around or pictures around, how they beat the dude down and laughing and joking like it was funny, like it was a joke, like it was just something to do. How could you do that? And you an officer. That don't make you tough. You a coward for doing that. That's a real coward move. Knowing you just beat somebody up, or should I say beat somebody down, beat them to a pulp with their hands cuffed with 4 or 5 other people, and you thought that was funny? I wouldn't even want to fight nobody I know I could beat up by myself. There's no fun in that. There's nothing funny in that. Man, I swear y'all need to get the worst punishment ever. You know why cops need to get the worst punishment ever? Besides a criminal, if they do the same thing that a criminal would do, their punishment should be more harsh, because they go and get trained what to do and what not to do. And when they do it, knowing they've been trained to do this, then why wouldn't they get the most time and most harsh punishment than a civilian? That doesn't make sense to me. So they protected under their own laws. And we can get deep with the police stuff. It goes all the way back to slavery, when police was created to really police us. And they would not get in trouble for lynching our people. And when they did the lynching, they was put out there to do that. So that law just stayed all the way. That's right. It's silent, and it stayed in compliance all the way from slavery days all the way up to now. So police basically can't get in trouble for doing nothing, killing nobody. But now, hopefully, this situation, sadly, this brother had to lose his life and be a sacrifice for them now not to be able to say that the police, they have to investigate for 6 months knowingly and seeing a cop shoot somebody right in their head or 27, 40 times on camera, and we still have to investigate it over 6 months. What is there to see? Nothing. Nothing. This case is so serious, it's going to linger on for a long time, and it's been, every time I hear something about this case, I think about that man's mother sitting there broken. That was her baby, her only child. Like, yo, this case is so crazy. Can't believe these cops, man. And then y'all are black. Y'all family is in jeopardy out here. And like, y'all don't even understand the can of worms y'all open. Y'all probably do now. Like I said before, I wonder what they doing or sitting back in their cell thinking about now, talking to themselves, or do they have anybody to talk to? Because I know they're on 23 hours a day lockdown, because it's a high profile case, and if they go on population, they will die. So they're going to be in there for the rest of their however long they get in jail. They're not going to never let them in population. They better hope they safe in the PC part, that they have a lot of security on them in there.
Yo, I swear I'm wrecking my brain trying to figure out how all of them was just all together with it. Now it was 5 of them. They was all in the same mindset to do this man harm. Not one of them was there on the job that day hey, this is out of control. Oh, hey, y'all chill. Yeah. All of them was let's kill him. Let's beat him like this. Why was they collectively all in the same mindset? I'm still trying to figure that one out.
And he doesn't weigh that much. So first thing, anybody that's smart gonna look and say, hold up, man, we gonna kill him if all of us do that to him. Yeah. So that shows me that y'all really never was beating nobody up before, because you would really understand the intensity of beating somebody up like that and beating them, man. So y'all couldn't have been nobody that was tough without that badge before. And y'all gonna deserve everything y'all get in there, man. That's crazy. Y'all are a disgrace to the police department of police that are real honorable police that, do the job the correct way. Y'all are a disgrace to them. You're a disgrace. Y'all pushed our culture back as black people further back now, to show that as soon as we get some type of authority, we flip out on each other. That's the only thing y'all displayed to our people. And that's crazy. We'll never get ahead with people like you guys that put a badge on or get put in a corporate seat and get power to be over somebody. Then all of a sudden you just big guy with your chest poked out. That's crazy to me, man. But I hope y'all get everything y'all deserve, man. I don't wish jail on nobody, but I wish it on y'all. For real. I wish y'all could face the death penalty. For real. Y'all don't deserve to be here when y'all family could at least come see y'all in jail. That man, mama can't come see him in jail. And y'all lied, told her he was drunk. Lied, told her that she can't go to the hospital to see him. Now y'all playing with her emotions. That alone, y'all telling her that, knowing that it was a lie, that she could have went to see her child in the hospital. That alone right there gonna still haunt her. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So we're gonna get into something else. Once again, our young gangsters out there, man. Y'all gangsters on the outside till you get caught and locked up on the inside. Now y'all sweet little puppies now. Sweet little puppies. So we got Triple X. One of his co-defendants is snitching. Yeah, he's snitching now after they was gangster, you know, seen him going to buy a motorcycle or something and jumped out on him and robbed him for the 50,000. And like they doing something so slick and want to take it to the internet. What kind of dummies are y'all, man? Who want to take something with like robbery and tell on yourself? Bad enough all these cameras out here to get people in trouble. Y'all sat down and recorded yourself. Which is a good thing that y'all was that dumb. See how God don't like ugly? God don't like ugly. He'll make you tell on yourself. The devil like ugly, but after he finished utilizing y'all to do devilish, stupid stuff, the devil break out on you, leave you there to handle it. See, the devil got y'all sitting in that jail after y'all told on yourself, and he boogied. Y'all did what he needed y'all to do. He out. He on to the next. Y'all silly. So now you want to save yourself and tell on everybody. What was the guy named Q? The one that's telling and said,
Robert Allen.
huh?
Robert Allen.
Robert Allen.
Who was the Michael Wright guy?
He's the one that shot him.
Okay.
And Robert Allen is the one that's doing all the telling and just saying he only got 5,000 out of the 50,000. And the lady asked him, "Do we got a clip on that, Jax?"
Unfortunately, we don't have a clip on.
We don't got a clip on that one. Well, the lady is asking him, "How much money you get?" 5,000. All the questions she asked him, she told him, "No, tell us." He's spilling all the beans, man. He's going crazy. Like, it's like y'all be out here on the internet talking tough. Y'all be out here in the streets talking tough. You out here running around playing with guns. You got a gun on your waist or in your pocket. You a big man. You a big dog. Who want it? I want bump into anybody, whoever. Nobody don't even know you got nothing to do with you. If they look at you wrong now because you got a gun, now you want to go ahead and react and do something. If you didn't have a gun on you, you probably wouldn't say nothing. You'd keep it moving. You wouldn't feel that way. I know this because I know guys that used to do it. When I was out there heavy, they wanted, as soon as they get a gun, yeah, man, whoever act crazy. No, that ain't what that's for. I've said this before. That ain't what it's for, being in your pocket thinking that you tough. So now he's telling on everything that each party in the situation have done. He making his stuff look more sweeter than whatever, but he don't know. It doesn't matter. I think one of them went in there with a suit on in the courtroom, right? Michael Boatwright. You think that suit? Y'all think going in there with a suit could have baked somebody or changed something different, go change the juror mind because you got a suit on? It's about the evidence. It's about the facts. So y'all already stupid. And listen, man, I preach this every time. This is real street knowledge. If you want to be a robber, stick-up kid, whatever you want to call it, know what time you facing. Know if you pull a gun or don't pull a gun. If you go to the bank and you pass a note to the banker saying this is a robbery and they give you the money and you get out of there and get away with it, then it should be, I think it's a state charge. And it's facing a certain amount of time. It's not a lot of time. But if you go to a bank and you pull a gun out and they see the actual gun in your hand, your crime, it elevates to a whole nother level. Feds coming to talk to you.
I got that clip for you.
So understand the crime that y'all doing. Matter of fact, we're going to get into this clip, man. Jack's boy, he was super producer. Let's go, man. Let's let them see what it is. How silly these guys look.
Tentacion, the witness called to the stand, has already pleaded guilty and is now turning on his alleged accomplices. Local 10's Ian Marvel is the death of XXX.
That's crazy, man. Y'all get the bag, and you still shoot the person. Now you up the level to your crime to murder. Now y'all getting ready to be out of here, and your guy telling on y'all. So I'm just trying to say this to the kids out there, man. Y'all need to leave them guns, man, and put them guns down. And I know it's rough, but robbing and stealing and then shoot somebody, that's already a no-no. If you got the bag, then roll out. Why shoot them? That make you more tough. You think that make you, they gonna say, oh, here go Greg, you don't bother him. He's a tough guy. That make y'all feel good? Even though, like, what do it all mean? Because they coming to get you. The police coming to get you. So now what? Now you do your life away. Now you getting ready to be in jail to the day you die behind something like this. All your life gone. Now y'all parents, and if y'all got kids, is going to be worrying about y'all, man. When y'all going to learn that game right there, doing just devilish stuff just because, you never going to win with that. Y'all, it's just like y'all just wake up in the morning, man, I'm going to go kill me somebody. And like, it's as if you're going to punch somebody in the face. Even though you can still go to jail, punch somebody in the face, assault, less crime. But why you want to do that? But basically going to kill somebody every day, that's on your mind every day. So know that when you kill somebody, you're killing yourself as soon as they catch you. So y'all just wake up every day just picking y'all, waiting for the day for y'all to just take your own life away from out of here. Just say, yo, just know that when you kill somebody, you gone as well. So for y'all to think like that every day and it's beefing about nothing, y'all not getting no money out of it. Y'all not, and not saying that that's right, because that's not what we preaching. But just to do it every day is very ignorant, man. Y'all got to chill. Y'all got to chill. Now that man, his life gone, man, and I seen the documentary with him, and it was real heavy, man. He was going through a lot of stuff. He was a wild boy himself, and you know, it looked like later on, you know, the trials and tribulations he was going through, he finally got himself together, and you know, he still had a loving family that loved him. And now it's like, y'all put his family through a whole bunch of grief just for y'all greed for a little bit of money. $50,000 is not no money for one person. Then y'all had to split the money. That's like very, very crazy.
Hey, you know what else is very, very crazy?
What?
That the defense is suggesting that Drake may be tied.
And several others.
Yeah, to the murder.
And
Like
several others.
how-
Who else?
Yeah, who did they say?
Drake, Migos,
The Amigos?
said Fabulous.
How could they all be tied into something that these guys do?
How?
They trying to say, because he was supposed to be the next biggest artist. So they were like, they ain't want him to be the next biggest artist, so they trying to say Drake has something to do with his killing.
Oh, that type of Jaguar right type of stuff that she's saying, like, you kill him so you could be the big boy in the game and all that. So
Drake had no motive to kill Triple X. Migos had no motive to kill Triple X.
I wonder
Right,
how,
so
how,
how
did
they think that's a motive?
How did they come to that conclusion?
yeah, how they get that theory? What do you need to do that for? Drake talented. The Migos talented.
Yeah,
And
man.
then at that, they even got the guys on the stand saying, hey, this is why we robbed him.
Yeah,
And then you still gonna come back with the old Drake and these other several rap like that.
it's weird. It's
So
getting
the
weird out
defense,
here.
a defense attorney is saying that.
Yeah, the defense and the murder trial is saying she stood up and said Drake's name in the trial. Like, you know, they believe that he's, you know, tied into that. So
That was my next thing. Why the guy ain't on the stand? He telling everything else. Why he wouldn't be telling on Drake?
right.
So that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Drake that powerful to make him shut up?
Yeah, that's promotion for Drake. Drake gonna do numbers.
Right. And as a defense attorney, man, you should be ashamed of yourself talking that stupid. Like, for real. Especially due to the fact of you don't have nothing that can prove that. Even if it was true, you don't have nothing that could prove it. You bringing up all this out of the mist conversation to add to throwing some stuff for the media to talk about, man. The media must have paid you to say that, for real. So whoever could get the first story or something, that's what I think. You got paid. They paid you. That's like putting a hit on somebody.
Yeah, character assassination
Yeah, for real.
in court.
Like, you sound crazy, man.
Yeah.
What are they doing all that for? And why would all three of them do it? And Fabulous, his career is still good. He's still big boy relevant. But why he want to team up with the Migos and the Migos team up with Drake and they all get together? They all got different type of careers to even get it to the position of Triple X as far as hurting their career. They still doing numbers. So that don't even make sense. And whoever putting that stereotype out there for people to even get that in their mental, y'all messing up our up and coming young boys that's gonna be big one day, and you might put something in their head. They already killing for nothing. Now they might want to go ahead and kill somebody and say I'm gonna go ahead and kill him because he too close to me. And that's crazy for y'all to put that out there like that. Like, wow, man, what's going on out here, man? This internet stuff is getting crazy. Our culture is getting crazy. Well, crazier, because it's something new every day, man. But yeah, man, and big shouts to Triple X people and all the people that is hurt behind the situation. So we want to get into something else. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson his conversation is back, man. Michael Jackson sold his catalog, his estate sold his catalog for $800 to $900 million. Whoa, that's big.
Pretty big.
Yeah, that's humongously big, man. So I guess his kids, they gonna be straight forever. Hopefully they do all the right things with that money. I haven't heard anything about his kids, how they doing, you know, what are they doing? What are they doing entrepreneur wise? Are they singing or, you know, are they dancing? I don't know. I haven't heard anything. But, you know, hopefully they do the right thing with that money and honor their father and do something big with it as far as longevity to keep his name alive. And I don't know who else might get so I guess his mother. Him and Janet was close. Maybe all the family. That'd be a good thing. That everybody, you know, good and situated. I'm sure Janet's situated anyway. That's a big dog. But can you imagine having just your voice with some great words put together worth 800 to 900 million, Jackson?
That's incredible.
Yes, it is, man. Didn't they say something about Lil Wayne?
I know he sold his masters a while back for like $100 million. It's nowhere near close to Michael Jackson.
Right.
Like, and he's not even here anymore, man.
So that's like
that's crazy.
That's what almost $1 billion, man.
Close to it. I actually think it is, but you know they probably haggled it down. But let's be for real. Everybody knows it's definitely worth at least $1 billion.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
Come on now.
Facts. That's Michael Jackson, man. Best ever did it when he was right out of Pampers, man. Doing the dancing like he was a 20-year-old man. Nice with it. Excellent. So, you know, big up to the Michael Jackson family, to the Michael Jackson legacy.
Yo, my man made a dance where he looked like he was walking forward, but he was moving backwards, man. That moonwalk That
Right.
moonwalk was serious.
Very serious. Very serious. Very mind blowing. Very game changing back then, you know? That was crazy. Crazy, man. But yeah, big up to the Michael Jackson family and all that. So I got some good things, man. Hey Jax, pass me that plugged in over there. I wanna like I said when I just started this, we started up the Plugged In TV. It's based off of a DVD I used to have out here with all the rappers, the unsigned rappers, the big rappers, the big legendary rappers like Jeezy, Lil Wayne, Lil Kim, even Joe Buttons, Gorilla Zoe. So we can't, you know, the DVDs got played out, so everybody is going to the internet now. So, you know, that was my baby back then. My DVD company. Used to package them myself, press them up myself, go to the stores, hit a lot of stores on consignment with them. So now I want to bring it back to life. We're going to do some reminiscent stuff. So a lot of y'all rappers that know about the Plugged In and y'all was actually on there, make sure y'all get up there. But this is the cover. And y'all will see it on the walls of the new set of Plugged In. Going to be hosted by Q, the manager. But yep, these is what I did back in the days. Used to press them up myself. This was a double disc inside. So, yep. And
Hey, round about how many of those did you sell, and how many years consecutively did you sell those? And in what regions did you sell those?
I used to press up at least 1,000 to 1,500, and I sold them between Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Atlanta. So I'll press them up. I'll distribute them out in the whole weekend, and you know they'll probably be gone in like less than a week. And sometime I'll get pre-orders, or sometime they'll be ready for something new. But I was running through them though.
About what year was this?
I want to say 2009.
Okay. So
2007, something like that.
okay, so roughly 15 years. The reboot, you know, is coming back alive like Frankenstein.
Yeah, bringing it back alive. I was gonna do it before COVID, but COVID hit, so we had to, you know, take a pause on it, and we had to take a pause on the street knowledge. But now we back, and we back stronger than ever.
Facts.
So we bringing everything full fledged. We want to give everybody their flowers. All the rappers that want to be on, you know, our TV, the Plugged In TV network. Y'all can send y'all music, send y'all videos in, and we're gonna be doing a lot of interviews with you guys, whatever state you in.
That's gonna be crazy.
We can still bring y'all in on Zoom and interview with you guys. Y'all can send your videos in. We'll be premiering a lot of videos. We're gonna have a bunch of different segments on there, and just gonna be entertaining. And it's gonna help artists get themselves out there.
You know what? I can't wait to see on there.
What?
The video battles,
Yes.
the video rap battles, man. That's groundbreaking. That's never been done. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. And what he's speaking on is gonna be the Zoom battles, the Zoom rap battles. So it's gonna be two calling in from wherever they at, and they gotta have their hottest lyrics, and we're gonna do that every Friday. You gotta have the hot lyrics.
Oh man.
You gotta have the hot lyrics,
Oh
and
man.
y'all can hit us up on the Street Knowledge Podcast, IG.
It's on the Street Knowledge _podcast.
Street Knowledge _podcast, right? On IG for right now in the DM, and we'll fill y'all in, and then we'll give y'all more information on the Plugged In TVD Instagram. We putting that together as we speak. But that'll be coming up soon. But yeah, y'all can send in all your videos to streetknowledgepodcast@gmail.com. You can send your videos there. We'll give y'all the information for the Plugged In TV Gmail coming soon. But for right now, y'all get ready. All my independent artists, y'all gonna mix y'all flavors in with the huge signed artists all at the same time. So y'all be ready. We bringing Plugged In back to life, man. So now y'all have it. You've been hanging out with your boy Big Boosie. Y'all know what I do. Y'all make sure y'all go to Street Knowledge Podcast and check out them flavors. We got some good episodes up there, man. Y'all go and check that out. And we got the new one coming soon. It's a surprise. So y'all stay tuned. You rolling with your boy Big Boosie. Street Knowledge Report. Signing out.